I'm Ben.
I'm Ron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jason, and this is Hometown Has-Beens. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hometown Has-Beens, episode 45. We have 75% of the Has-Beens here. It's a tripod. Chris, back-to-back weeks.
Dang, dude.
Kind of. We took a week off, guys. Sorry that we had spring break.
Yeah.
You know, I realize we've taken off 2 weeks in a year.
Dude,
basically.
That's wild.
That's less, like we've had less time off from the podcast than we've had off from our jobs.
Yeah.
What did they used to call Cal Ripken? He was the Iron Man?
Yeah, the Iron Man.
This is like the Iron Podcast?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I think we got to get more.
Yeah, we'd have to be more consecutive.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. Other podcasts take hiatuses here and there for holidays and stuff. We only took 1 week.
Yeah.
But we have more listeners and followers than most podcasts, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Than most, yes.
95%.
Yeah,
More
we
than-
are in the top 5%.
Yeah.
But that's a big number.
Big number.
In that top 5%.
Like it's big for us to be in the top 5%. Yeah, I think that's big.
I mean, it is
It's
big comparatively.
We beat 95%.
That's good.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, man, this is crazy. Chris is in the pod
Yeah.
just waiting to see what I have to edit.
Yeah. We're good so far. We're 20 seconds in. So we're good. He's thinking of something right now.
Katy
Yeah.
Perry got in the pod the other day. Did y'all see that?
No.
Went to an 11-minute ride into space and
I
come
did.
back. in
I
that
heard
little pod.
about that.
Made
What?
Oprah cry.
I heard.
Why did Oprah cry about that?
Why does Oprah cry about everything? I don't know.
Katy Perry went to space, I heard.
I think it's
Is
funny
it just
that
her? Did she use SpaceX? Or
I don't know.
She started her own thing.
You literally know as much as I know now. At this point, yeah.
I had no
Yeah.
idea about this.
But what she said when she got off was interesting. She said, I did this just to trust myself. And I'm like, what?
How's that trusting yourself? You're
You
trusting a
get
lot
in
of
that-
other people.
Exactly. How
Yeah.
does that trusting in your
I don't know. Famous people just make
Isn't she
things up.
married to somebody famous too, though?
I don't know.
I bet
that's
she's
like
been
double
married
weird.
to many famous people. If I
Orlando
was bet.
Bloom. Isn't that her husband? Why didn't he go?
He's busy
He was busy on a ship
doing something.
on a
Oh,
pirate ship.
You know, it's funny. So Inslee,
full
Inslee,
of
she doesn't have long hair, right? Her hair's not long. No, this is going somewhere.
Okay.
She doesn't have super long hair, but it's real curly and blonde. So when we put it in a ponytail, I always
Looks
call her
like-
Will Turner because it's not
William.
that long. Oh man, I guess that makes me bootstrap.
Bootstrap.
it would.
And yeah, Locked In. Those are great movies.
I love
though.
those movies.
I do
It's an
too.
There's
underrated
a Pirates of the
trilogy.
Caribbean's ride at
Oh,
Disney.
not really a
Ben,
trilogy.
Ben loves the smell of it.
Yeah.
That's a great
My wife
candle.
loves the smell of it as well. The ride is stupid.
No
Guys,
way. No
you
way.
just get on a boat and just float real
yeah, but
slow.
They're shooting cannonballs at
That's
you.
doing
funny
nothing.
because
It's so dumb.
I just heard one of our former guests, Steinecker, went to Disney.
Yeah, yeah.
He broke
And
his foot there.
They asked
Before.
him. That was one of the rides
It's
where
not the real
another
story.
person asked, like, "Hey, did you ride?" And he said, "Yeah, the smell and all that." And I don't know anything about it, but it's funny that you said something about the smell and him. So it must be a very distinct smell.
It smells like gunpowder or like
Okay.
firecrackers,
Okay.
fireworks,
Okay.
but
Cool.
and kind of musky.
That's
But the
not
ride
good.
itself is not fun, guys. It's not worth going for the smell. Just get some fireworks. It's way more fun.
Do you think that cologne would smell? I mean, sell?
Sell?
Yeah,
it would
100%.
smell.
If
Would
you
it
put
sell?
Disney on anything, if
No,
we put
like,
Disney on this podcast, it would sell.
What? How did you describe the smell again?
Firecrackers,
and musky?
gunpowders, and musky.
Like to men, would that sell like that?
To men,
Yeah, like as a made that a cologne, would it sell?
I think you'd have to ask the women.
Okay. Do you think?
You're not. I'm not a woman. What do you want?
Because
My wife likes the
because
smell of it.
men only do things.
So if you
based
made a
on-
commercial that had, do you think it would work? Like women
I
were
think
promoting it?
No, I think you would have to have Johnny Depp promote it,
yeah.
and then it would sell.
What was
You know
what
those
was,
commercials
what was his
with
crazy
him?
ex-wife's name?
I don't know.
Or
I
was
could
he
see
the
her.
crazy one? I can't
No,
remember.
she was the crazy one.
She was nuts.
Like in court.
Aren't they both crazy?
They were, but yeah, they were
Yeah,
both
yeah.
crazy. But it
There's
was found
stories
that
of them smearing
He didn't do anything.
feces in their bed.
Yeah, something
What
like that.
is going on?
Dude, I don't know. Look. There's too much.
There's too much out there.
Yeah, like things are too public.
It's too public. Yeah.
I guess when you're famous, that's just. I
It's
mean,
just
we
the way
air
it
stuff
is.
out on podcasts, but we're not.
And still
We're not talking about feast. Well, never mind. We are talking about feast.
a lot.
Chris is.
Like a lot.
Oh
Our
man,
most watched video.
no. Our
Is it
most
my-
watch is shout out to Candy
Oh
Parks.
yeah, it is. It is.
That's the most watched.
It is.
Well,
second most.
Shout out to Candy Parks right now then.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that. That's the thing that we did.
All right. Well, let's get into it, boys. We've been chit chatting for a while. This has been fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I've lost faith in
Oh,
humanity.
That's a heavy start.
I
Wow.
have. I lost it.
All because Katy Perry went to
No.
space and Orlando
No.
didn't join her.
No.
Is she married to him? We need to
we don't. I
confirm.
don't know. I don't even
Ben's
know.
our Googler.
I don't know who Orlando Bloom is.
Will Turner.
Oh, is that who Will Turner is? Oh,
No, that's who Orlando Bloom is.
I thought. Who is?
Oh wait.
Who's-
Hold on.
who
Will
is-
Turner is a fictitious character in,
I know
in, the,
that.
in Pirates
Who's?
of the
I'm
Caribbean.
thinking about Emily Blunt.
It says fiance.
Is it Blunt?
Orlando
Katy Perry.
Bloom is a man.
I know that, but Emily Blunt, she's married to
I don't know.
some guy.
James Blunt.
Mr.
No.
Blunt.
She's married to.
This says fiance Katy
I don't know. I
Perry.
can't remember.
So, I don't know.
yeah,
don't know if
that's
they
not
ever-
my scene. I don't. I don't
Do y'all
know.
watch American Idol?
No.
No, why
Because
would
it's
I?
season 53
I tried
or
last
something.
It's just like
It was
Survivor.
bad.
You don't
Yeah,
watch it
dude.
after.
You just know
Did
it's
you see
on.
Survivors like on season 50 something?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what-
That's
that's
what else
why
we're
we-
talking about.
Are you like 4 seconds
Dude,
behind?
reality
I know
shows,
who Orlando Bloom is.
Listen, reality shows have a shelf life for me of maybe a season and a half.
Yeah.
Then I'm over it.
Yeah.
You remember Big Brother?
No.
Yeah.
I
What
watched
is
that
that
one for
one?
like 2 seasons.
That's when they move into the same house.
Yeah, they all live in
Why
the
do they
house
call it
and you
Big
just
Brother?
vote people
It's
out.
just stupid.
I don't know. Because there's all the cameras are watching, like Big Brother's watching me.
Oh, yeah, like the
I guess.
1984
But why are they
novel by
what's the-
George Orwell.
Orwell.
Look
thank
at
you.
that reference.
I've
I'm
read
impressed.
it. I've read it. So, thank you. I'm
Do you like it?
intelligent. No, I didn't think it was very good.
Most of those books, let's be honest, most of the books that everybody say are like classics and great,
Yeah.
I don't like.
They're not great.
I love The Great Gatsby. Like it would take
I've
a
read
lot
it
of convincing for me to not like that one.
too. I don't get the imagery all the time though.
No,
So
no one does.
That's part of the.
Yeah.
I love that we're having this conversation right now. As a lit teacher, I love this.
As a former lit teacher.
And never a lit teacher over here, so math.
It sounds
teacher.
like you could be, though.
I know a
'Cause
lot
he read a
of
book?
the. I really
Let's
do.
be honest.
By
I
that
really,
logic.
But he
I
used the
actually
word
read
imagery.
I actually read a lot,
True.
and so. But anyway,
All right, let's talk about faith in humanity. And
I've
why.
lost faith.
Is
in
it because
humanity.
Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry aren't married yet?
No,
Okay.
That would make
it's
sense.
not. It's because my wife, my family, and another family went. We did the whole Pigeon Forge thing over spring break.
You didn't tell us that. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, we did it. Okay, we did it. It was not crowded. Thought it would be. It really wasn't. We went Monday through Wednesday before Rod Run. Came to town.
Rod Run, yeah. They got some cool cars though. But
Yeah.
it's-
So they was already they had a few cars, but it really, I think it amps up around Thursday. So we got out of there. It was starting to get more crowded by Wednesday. But anyway, it was not crowded. However, we decided to just run through a Chick Fil A in between activities, right?
interesting.
So we go to this Chick Fil A. Who would have thought I'd have
On
lost
vacation.
faith in humanity at a Chick Fil A? So we go through this. We go to this Chick Fil A, and it's packed, which is not unlike a Chick Fil A.
Yeah,
But you also know how quickly they run people through them.
That's right.
true.
So between my family and the family we went with, we have a total of 5 kids, 4 adults, so 9 total people. There is not a seat to be had in this Chick Fil A, and that's not the problem. The problem is why. This Chick Fil A had started bingo, like a bingo day.
What?
Yeah.
That's why it was packed.
So it was packed, but the problem is what made me lose faith in humanity. We're sitting here with babies everywhere,
What
like
time of the
little
day?
kids. It's like afternoon.
Okay.
Little kids, not 17-year-olds. little kids.
Yeah.
And they're not leaving. Like, they see I took my baby and stood in front of this family who was using 2 tables for 6 people, and their children were in high school. And I took my baby and I stood right beside them just to make them try to, like,
Guilt.
like, yeah, like, dude, like, if I don't sit down, that's fine. But, like, let my wife sit down with the baby. Like, you join your kids just somehow. Y'all can figure this thing out. We're in a bind right now. Our kids are like, I'm getting aggravated. And then they say the blessing, they bless their food publicly. And I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, you're one of us. I'll leave you alone. I'm going to go stand over here next to this other family.
Those are the ones that you need to.
That's ones you can be like, hey, brother.
Well,
practice what you preach.
Well, later they did offer 2 chairs to the wives. But I'm like, the children, get up, leave.
But wait, hold on. But you stood by them while they said their blessing?
Yes.
So they hadn't eaten yet.
No, I know, but you joined. They had 2 tables.
How many chairs?
For 8. For 6 people.
They had 2 extra chairs. They gave them to you. What do you want them to do?
No, but we didn't have anywhere to sit. There was no table.
Brethren.
So I'm saying they needed to take their 2 chairs, join the other table. Give us 2 chairs. We can get the wives and the little ones sat down and at least have somewhere to put our food. But they wasn't even the real issue. The real issue were the 20-somethings that literally were finished with their food, but they were not leaving because they were playing this stupid bingo game, and the prize is a stuffed cow.
Oh, stuffed cow.
So, no.
That's stupid.
Right, well,
Get up.
No. Here's
how
your
big
first
is the
problem.
stuffed cow? Hold on. How big
No,
is the stuffed cow?
handheld cow.
I mean, anything can be handheld.
It's a
I
handheld
can
Chick Fil
handhold
A
this
cow.
table.
You know what I'm talking
like
about.
12 inches long, 12
No,
inches
like
high.
4.
Like a little, it's probably 7. Wait, like a little bitty?
Yeah, dude.
Did
it's
it have a
small.
Chick Fil A logo?
I don't
It's probably
know.
holding
It's
a
the
sign that said, "Eat more
Chick-fil-A
chicken,
cow. Yeah.
How much can you sell it for on eBay?
20 cents, maybe. It's
You
not
can
going
buy
to be
them
worth
at
the
the store
shipping.
for
I don't know
12.
if there's a market for
Yeah.
this kind of
15.
thing.
No,
And
there's not.
the dude up there doing it, he's just all in his Chick-fil-A mode, like, hey, we got plenty of cows left. Y'all. I'm like, do you not see what's happening? Like, we're about to have a mutiny up in here, and I'm going to be the leader.
Were you the only one upset?
I mean,
Was the rest of the people in your group upset?
I don't know. They didn't get a chance to express their thoughts because I was expressing mine so quickly.
And they didn't. Did they
No.
agree with you?
I mean, I think afterward they really thought, like, you know what? Someone should give up a chair for the wives, maybe the kids.
And someone did.
Whatever happened
No,
to
they
chivalry?
didn't.
For the wives.
But again, though, the situation is, it's not that they were, if it were that packed and they were finishing up eating, they were not finished eating. That's one thing.
You're talking about the bingo people.
I'm talking. That's all their work. That's why it was so crowded. No one was leaving
So
because they were sitting there. I looked at their tables. I looked the whole restaurant. I took a lap. None of them had food. It was just sitting there with their freaking bingo cards playing bingo and nothing else, and just looking at us like we're in the wrong for even being there.
okay, well, here's one area where you went wrong. Okay, Chick-fil-A's having bingo, dude. Don't go.
Well, we're not at home. Like, I didn't know.
Exactly. Why are you going to Chick-fil-A?
Because it's a swing through, and I don't like spending money.
If you're going to swing through, you'd hit the drive-through.
We could. Well, we were together, and our kids needed a break. And there's a playground.
2 questions.
So eat in the playground.
We tried. We couldn't.
First
There's no
question.
table.
There's a bench, though.
There's one bench with 47 kids in there.
Dude, I think you should not lose faith in humanity for that situation.
Dude,
you got people
no way.
playing bingo.
If I'm playing bingo and I see a family come in, no way. You can play. There's no way I'm playing bingo to win a freaking cow.
Now, what kind of loser plays bingo at Chick Fil A?
And don't leave. Dude, I don't even know how long they were there.
Yeah, Chick Fil A and Pigeon Forge is a problem. Who you lost faith in is that marketing director.
Yeah, and he was calling out the numbers so slow.
I'm sure he was.
Do you know
I'm like, bro,
where those people go after they play bingo at Chick Fil A?
Zaxby's,
Applebee's bar.
Oh,
But 2 questions. One question: was the food good at this Chick Fil A?
I mean,
he doesn't know. They had no table.
Once
and
we
apparently
got
you
it
can't
and
eat it.
bingo ended, people got up and I went and claimed a table as if I were Neil Armstrong on the moon, just shoving the flag down, saying, "This is America now." I went to this table. I went to this table. I sat my butt down and I spread my arms out like basically anybody want to try to get this table, I'm ready.
Like a Baptist on Easter Sunday.
I'm saying.
Relevant.
2, were they playing bingo according to Griffin rules, like parent Griffin Christmas rules?
No, because there's money involved in that bingo.
Okay, yeah, Chick Fil A in Pigeon Forge.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
Yes.
We need to find this marketing director. We need to have a talk.
Yeah, and also
Get them on the pod. Let them explain themselves.
dude, it was during a busy time of day where there's no reason that you should be marketing something. You're
Right.
losing money
You
because
need to mark because they're not buying food.
yeah, they're not buying, and people pulling up are seeing how crowded it is, and they're
And
like, we'll just
leaving.
go somewhere else.
Did they have to pay to play?
No, you should just walk up and get a bingo card.
Okay, that's stupid.
It's
That's
stupid.
terrible marketing.
That's dumb.
So what they should have done, marketing director at Chick Fil A, Mr. or Miss,
It's a
whoever, it's Mr.
Or that was the guy running it.
Either way,
Yeah.
I mean, he may have just been doing his job.
Maybe.
Whoever set this up, I would like to know. Well, I'll just tell you, you did it wrong because you should have done it later at night after
Yeah.
everyone's pretty much eating. So like 8:00 would be a good time.
8:00 on a Tuesday.
That'd be a good time. Maybe even 7.
Yeah.
We could go 7:00 on
Yeah.
Tuesday evening, and that's when you do bingo. And they have to purchase something.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, how could it?
So it's already, you know what? It's packed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I hear the guy calling out letters and numbers say, "Hey, there's a bus full of students about to be here that we're going to give some. We're I don't know what they're doing but they're about to be here. So it's already packed. There's no seats, and now the bus is showing up. The dude, instead of calling bingo a day, starts a brand new game.
Well, that was dumb.
So then all these kids are coming in and they just send them back to the bus.
Yep.
That's terrible. Come on, Pigeon Forge. I don't know. Maybe they gave them the food. That's cool. But like in the bingo game.
No, he probably said that bus thing for the other employees to prepare.
God. Oh, I'm sure, but they wasn't because there was nowhere for them to stand.
I'll be honest with you, Ryan. I understand your frustration, but I don't think it's the bingo players' fault. I think it's the establishment.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so let me get this straight.
It is Chick Fil A's fault.
Let me get this straight.
Dude, the kind of people who are going to play bingo for a stuffed Chick Fil A cow
Yeah.
are not the kind of people who care about letting people sit down.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
I will give one mom credit. Her husband won.
Calling Chick Fil A at Sevierville on Parkway. For our store location in
We're going to find out.
We cannot do this on the podcast.
We're going to
Chris.
find out.
Why? This is great.
We can't record them and then broadcast it. Chris, we can't record this.
Management. At the tone, please say your name, then press pound.
Chris Porter.
He's calling us.
Is this not legal?
Don't say nothing.
Why can't we be normal and just post it on Facebook? Chris,
Okay.
that was the most beautiful, like,
Hold on, we got to run this back because they're not going to be able to hear everything.
impromptu dialogue.
I can't believe you got. I usually never get somebody when you call.
Okay,
an establishment.
listeners.
So
We got
just
the
for
manager.
just for the secure, just for I don't know, the legal team here at Hometown Has-Beens, we're not going to post the whole conversation. But here's what just happened, and I'll at least play Chris's side of the conversation.
Yeah.
So Chris calls was it the
The
the Sevierville Chick Fil A.
Chick-fil-A.
And he said he claims to have won a prize at bingo and he's like, hey, I didn't pick up my cow. Can I get it? So this sweet person just
Manager,
is
the
like,
manager.
they get the manager. Manager gets on the phone. She's like, all right, so what you were supposed to pick out a prize of your choice.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Chris kind of blew it in the fact that you could tell he didn't actually win, but they didn't care. They just kept talking to him.
Just kept on with
And
it.
so then he asked, where did you get the idea for bingo? As if it's some revolutionary game that no one's ever played. And they were so pumped about that question. They were like, yes, yeah, it was a great idea, right? Like it generates a lot of business. Ryan is punching the wall.
It is
over
not
here.
generating more business.
She's like, it's packed. And Ryan's like, I know.
They're just anyone who shows up in that 2-hour window doesn't leave.
So Chris then, she says, I can give you our marketing director's email. So I told you it was his fault. And it is him, and it's named Cody.
Cody.
So we got his email. We'll give that to Ryan.
I have to say, I was so nervous when she answered.
Chris, you played that off like a champ.
Dude, I didn't think about what to say. Like, I really thought I wouldn't get anybody.
Came up with a whole backstory.
It was beautifully crafted on the spot.
I was I'm sweating right now from that phone call.
I was so embarrassed I couldn't look.
Well, y'all were like holding it in about to die, and that made me more nervous.
You did so well. Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this now.
Yeah, we definitely, you at least are hearing Chris's side of the conversation.
Yeah. Dude.
Maybe I'll play it after.
Yeah.
There's what just happened, and I'll play Chris's side.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. Did you guys have a bingo last week? Were y'all playing bingo? Yeah. How did I did not get I won bingo and I didn't get the cow. Where can I collect it? Yeah, I won the bingo and I didn't get the cow. Right. How can you guys ship me the cow? Because I live out of state. Oh, okay. Well, question. I work at a Chick Fil A in Georgia. What gave y'all the idea to do this? How did y'all? I would like to present this to my manager. Like, how'd y'all come up with this idea? What inspired the idea to do bingo? Like, I would like to propose this to my manager at the Chick Fil A I work at. What inspired this idea? Okay, was it to promote more business? Was that the idea behind it? Okay. What? Can I get his email? Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a good one. Are y'all having anything today? All right. My pleasure.
All right. So now you've heard it, and that's what Chris did. Impromptu. Impromptu? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I like that.
Why does that even?
Impromptu.
What is
It's
that?
like when Michael Scott goes to the class, the impromptu class.
No, that's
Impromptu.
Improv.
Impromptu class.
Improvising. That's
It's
improv.
the same thing,
But
though,
what's
right?
impromptu even?
It's when you speak.
I know what it means.
Yeah.
But
well, then I don't know what
why
you're
do they
asking.
use the word? Is there more to that word?
What's it mean? I know what it means.
Impromptu means like an unplanned,
No.
just kind of happens.
I know, but
What are you asking?
like improv, for example, is short for improvise. Is impromptu short for impromptu?
Called somebody.
No, that's the whole thing. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's it.
It's French.
Impromptu.
Je peux aller à la salle de bain?
See, we.
What?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Oh.
Mr. Cooley used to make us ask in French. That's the only phrase I remembered.
You got more than I got.
Mr. Cooley, man, I said some stuff in his class that
Yeah.
not
Good
good.
guy.
Good guy. Good guy.
Ben would probably comment that he walked around without his shoes on in his classroom.
Oh.
Wait, Ben did?
No.
No.
Mr. Cooley
Mr.
walked
walked
around
around
without
without his shoes.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
And also, those rooms were carpeted at the time.
They were carpet.
Yeah, they were carpeted at the
that
time.
makes it worse, I think.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, there's a lot of nasty in there.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. We were when we came around. This school was what 8 years old, maybe 10, something
Yeah.
like that, 9 or 10.
I mean,
8.
when we first came around, you're talking about 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to all the custodians and all the school system here at Banks County that keeps it clean.
There you
Shout
go.
out.
Yeah.
It's easier to do with tile.
Thank you.
I think they would all say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
took out carpet in a house or like?
I've helped once. There's a
I
few
have.
things with like home stuff that I've done once because an uncle or would like ask me and I go and make a little money.
Man,
Now I never do it again.
Yeah,
this is crazy. I've only moved into 2 places in my life.
that's a blessing.
And both times I had to help move the person that was there out.
That's
That sucks.
I think you mentioned that before, but that is like that's a crazy life stat.
Yeah.
Honestly,
2 out of 2.
like he's batting 1,000 on helping the previous tenant move out.
because they
That's a
were
good guy.
Yeah, you know.
I think he's just trying to live there.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, you could try it
I'll
today.
help
Just
you
go
get
move
out.
someone out.
See if I can just live with
Hey, will you
in
move
their
if I-
house at their house. And have you anyway? I don't know. Have you seen those people who like?
Oh, you're talking about like moving companies?
Have we?
Yeah, that's
no,
the whole thing.
No.
Oh,
don't-
I was just helping you out.
Dang.
In case you ever move into a new house, you could just hire a company.
Yeah, they're expensive. Have we talked about the people who like stay? This has nothing to
Squatters?
do with Chick Fil A.
Squatters?
Yeah, but they kind of hang out at nighttime, but then they go hang out in the house during the day, or maybe they like stay in an attic, like a room.
That's a squatter.
Are we
No, a
talking
squatter
about
is
like,
someone who stays in like an abandoned. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Like-
what you're saying, but that still technically is a squatter, I think.
Oh, is it?
Like living in the attic.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
people don't know.
Yeah, and it's popular in college towns.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Like it's a
because
problem?
people are moving out of those townhomes
Oh yeah.
and there's a little break in between the next.
Oh, so they'll jump in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of true crime documentaries about stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
People living in the,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you guys do the audiobook situation? Are y'all on that deal?
I can't. I try. I can't do it.
I mean, if McConaughey reads them all, I will.
Okay.
I
I'm
thought
big on the audiobook.
I thought
can't
about
focus.
trying to get that as a side gig, like reading audiobooks.
You would be
You would,
good
dude. You
at
got a
it.
good audiobook voice.
100%.
I mean, like I wouldn't want to listen to it.
if anybody has like a hookup with some sort of company,
yeah,
I would like to freelance some work
Yeah.
to read some audiobooks.
dude, you would be good. Like no one would want me. You know, it'd be like, because like I listen to them when I'm going to sleep. You know,
What,
my-
how do you listen
How
to
does?
it?
But are you going to read them out loud when you go to sleep?
Like,
is that what you're
is
saying?
it
no,
like
no. I
osmosis?
listen,
Like-
but that's what I'm saying. You don't want like a high pitched, high squealing laugh guy.
Okay,
tell you.
real question though about
Okay.
that. How do you? Is it like earphones like we have on,
It's
or is it
it's
like a AirPod? What are they called?
AirPod. No, it's like the like it doesn't go in your ear, but it goes like over your ears.
So it's headphones,
Yeah, it's headphones, but
they surround your ear. It's not like
it's
like DJ headphones. I know what you're talking about. They hook to your ear.
Somehow they transfer the sound through like vibrations in the like
Oh,
in your
it's like the
bone.
long thing that the like the U shape that you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so it doesn't go on your ear?
You've seen what he's talking.
it-
It's the U-shaped thing that goes around your head, right? And it like goes through like above your ear.
No, it still goes in. It still goes on your ear, but it doesn't.
Guys, we're taking a lot of
It
time
doesn't go
to
in your
describe
ear.
a particular
But
headphone.
anyway,
Go ahead.
like I'll put it on and I'll put a timer on, and I'll go to sleep before the timer ends.
So you sleep with that on your head?
I mean,
What happens
sometimes
to it? That's my question.
Yeah, it's so, like in the mornings I'll wake up and like it'll be like in the bed.
So you have to find it
Yeah, I'll have to
because
find
I've tried
them.
like AirPods or
That's-
something.
that can't
and
be
can't
safe.
find it.
That
You
can't be
can't. Yeah,
safe.
you can't find those. These are big enough that they're easy to find after like you.
It's like
sleep.
the whole size of your ear, right?
No. It's like
Like Beats have them, right?
I don't know. They're just Amazon Bluetooth. I don't know.
No,
but anyway,
it's really not that important.
yeah. The only struggle
This
is
podcast is going so great.
you go to sleep and it keeps going and you like lose your place.
like this
you know.
podcast.
Yeah, you just go to sleep and it keeps going
Okay.
and you lose your place.
So Ryan listens to audiobooks, and I'm trying to read them for people. So
Yeah,
somebody hit me up.
that was the most awkward. So
Hit me up.
that was like that time.
I need a summer gig, guys. Look, I'm poor.
dude. I got you a summer gig,
What?
huh?
You got me a summer gig?
Yeah, it don't pay.
That's not. That's not a summer gig, man.
You just go do whatever you want. Have a good time.
I don't even know what. Okay.
Oh man, dude, I'll take my kids. We'll do the stupidest crap.
I
man.
know. What's it called? Frocking or something?
What is that?
Fracking. No, fracking is a different thing.
Fracking's like something with
It's
the
something with oil.
environment. Yeah.
Something to do with the environment.
What do you do with your kids? You flip over crap.
Now that would be a new gig, making a lot of money
Dude,
if you're
I
out
just-
fracking.
It's very expensive to do though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's lucrative though once you get into it.
If you
Yeah, I'm
get
sure.
it, yeah. If you find the oil,
Then you're gonna have a bunch of tree huggers knocking at your door over the
man,
time.
we don't need to get into politics, okay? All right.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, I don't want to. Bone conduction headphones. There it is. So there you highly recommend. Anyway, I don't think saying tree hugging is I don't think that's political.
Yeah, look, if you're out there hugging trees, you
talking
better
about-
be careful. There's poison ivy that will get you.
Yeah. that's
Or
true.
gimpy.
Gimpy plant. Can you
know
imagine
about-
I
hugging
don't
one of
know
those
about
bad
Gimpy
boys?
Gimpy.
Well, you
What's a
didn't listen to
gimpy
the
Yeah.
when Forrest came on when you were out doing other things that you
Gimpy
showed us that you don't care about the podcast.
Gimpy Awareness Month right now.
Yeah. No, it's April, so it's what?
It's like,
IBS.
it's like 48 different things. So just
But we're
pick,
promoting IBS.
just pick one. Okay, so it's
That
the
one
official.
should be promoted.
That's
yeah,
the
it's
one we're talking
IBS
about.
awareness. I put out a graphic on Instagram and stuff.
Also known as irritable bowel
Bowel
syndrome.
syndrome.
Just in case awareness. It's awareness.
And you
month.
should just just be aware. There's people that have had to make hard decisions because they have that.
Yeah.
They've had to do things
Yes.
they didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's speaking from experience.
Now we're in a confessional. We just,
Yeah. Hey,
It's not their fault.
so I want to bring something up.
Right.
I recently realized I prefer my children to spend more time with my wife, and it's not the reason you think. Like y'all are like, oh, you just want her to take care of them more. It's not that.
That's what it sounds like.
I love spending time with my kids. But here's the thing. They're with her a lot more. And, when kids they're just playing, they're just being themselves. They start singing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My kids will break out into worship songs, which is great.
it's beautiful.
I like
man.
that. It is. It's sweet.
Sounds like a good thing.
And it's
Yeah.
because they spend more time with my wife. Because
Wholesome.
if they spent more time with me, it would be, like
Rolling down the street, smoking.
sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Yeah, they'd be singing that. They'd be looking like the kids from Hardball out there. Like,
I love it when
Man,
you
I'm
call
gonna
it
be real
hip-hop.
I was when y'all were singing that, like I wanted to, but I wasn't sure what the exact next word. I thought I knew what they were. I was right, but I was scared because I wasn't totally
You
sure.
don't want to mess it up.
Like a hardball, I know
Oh,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Y'all ever been singing around
Hey.
somebody and you think the big part coming?
oh yeah,
and then it don't, and you just hit it and they
You do that in
No.
church, and you're the only one. People
Oh,
are like,
yeah, dude. Like, what a
Laughing at you.
loser.
my wife is always the one to laugh at me when I do that.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, either
Yeah.
scared to point and laugh. She just right in the middle. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Can you believe you did that?
So you're saying
I'm saying my wife's a better influence on my kids than me.
so you're saying she raises them better than you.
I think so.
I see. I don't agree with that. I don't agree
You
with
think
that.
so? You're saying my wife doesn't raise them better?
No,
than me?
I think kids need both. Like she
I'm just
raises them,
saying.
she raises them better, probably morally, right?
Yes.
Which is the most important.
She does a better job being a mama.
Yeah.
But on the flip
You're
side,
the only one that can be daddy.
do you know how soft my kids would be?
That's true too. I don't know.
You know, I mean, Allison
Yeah.
don't let them be soft, but at the same time, she don't know how to like Allison's. She wouldn't let them be soft, but she doesn't know how to.
Be masculine.
Yeah, she don't know how to encourage
them to
being
not worry
soft.
about. Oh, I skipped.
For
my
instance,
knee.
let's give an example. Okay, so
Yeah.
when a kid, you got two kids, boys, and one hits the other,
Uh-huh.
what's mama gonna say?
Y'all quit hitting each other.
What's daddy gonna say?
Well, hit
Hit
him
him
back.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the difference, man. It's not like Like if one of my kids come up crying because of something small, like Allison's gonna be like, "Hey, you're gonna be fine." Where I'm gonna say is, like, "Are you serious right now?"
But there's
This is
Yeah,
this
a
is
little bit more
nothing.
tough
Exactly.
love.
Yeah.
and there's
like
a
tough
reason.
love at the right time
Yeah.
is okay.
There's a
Yeah.
reason all kids should play sports, whether they're athletic or not, at a young age.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, dude.
But it
If they got
kids
you
have
gotta-
energy.
As long as they have some kind of avenue to, like something.
Where else are you going to have the opportunity to get out some energy? Okay, to build some of that energy, but also to like form teamwork, leadership.
I think
Leaders are found.
I think farming can do all
activities.
those things.
What can?
Farming,
not gardening,
like
farming.
I think-
No.
I
There's a
think-
difference.
I
What is
think
the difference?
I think going to work
I
with,
agree,
with
there's
your parent, like
Yeah.
we have a lot of kids in our school that they go work with their parents when they're young.
Yeah,
I think that does it too. I like that as well.
Yeah. I think that was probably old school, wasn't it? That's
Yeah,
probably how
yeah.
it happened.
Yeah.
That's not most today, though, is it?
I wouldn't say most.
Yeah.
A lot of our kids are still.
because we're heavy agriculture.
Yeah. So we're still considered rural, even though the
Yeah.
demographics
Yeah.
are changing a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we've talked about it over and over that the greatest generation. You know, why were
Yeah.
they so tough? Why
Yeah.
could my grandpa get hit by a car and still just tell a story about it? You
Yeah.
know, like
Because they had to go to war.
that
couple times?
but it was different, man. It was you had to work for everything.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, my wife's a better parent than me.
Moral parent.
She doesn't love them more. We love
Yeah,
them
right,
the same. but
right.
she gives them better influence. She's a better influence.
Yeah, because the correct moral thing to do when someone hits you is like, hey, y'all quit hitting, and tell the other kid like, hey, don't hit back. That's not what we're.
But if you're walking down the street and somebody hits you, and
you gotta hit.
there's not going to be
back.
somebody else to say, "Hey, y'all quit hitting."
Yeah.
Y'all know
yeah.
there's this really cool place in the Bible that talks about, in Deuteronomy 20, look this up, it talks about self-defense. It says somebody breaks into your house at night and you kill them, there's no blood on your hands.
I'm pretty sure that's in accordance with our laws.
Yeah.
But then it's like, but it's just, so it's like, so does the Bible, there's a lot of people who are like, pacifists,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Bible doesn't, that's not
Yeah. I don't,
Christian ethics at all. So like what you're saying,
Yeah.
self-defense is a real thing.
Yeah. You got to be able to stand up for yourself.
yeah. Also, war.
You shouldn't go look for it, right?
Yeah. Don't go looking for trouble.
Shouldn't go trying to make it.
What is it? Spencer Dutton. He's like everywhere you are, or you the type that's looking for trouble. He says, "Nope, but it always finds me," or something like that.
It's a good line. They
That's
got some good
dude,
lines.
They got some great
Yeah.
lines.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
dude,
just
that
the-
Joker
the-
toward the end there, he just showed off. Yeah.
I saw this dude on TikTok the other day. He goes up to random people and asks them, "Greatest movie line ever, go."
Ooh.
Oh, let's do
do
that.
that.
Let's
Let's
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah, no. So that's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
one.
What's your greatest
Oh man, hold on. It's gonna take a
movie
minute.
line ever?
My hypocrisy has limits.
What movie? I don't know that movie.
Tombstone.
I haven't seen. Oh, I have
You've
seen
never
Tombstone.
seen
Yeah, I've seen
Tombstone?
Tombstone.
I'll be a
I'm not
Huckleberry.
I'm not a big.
Actually,
Western
I'm
guy.
your Huckleberry. Same character says
I'm
that
your
one.
Huckleberry.
I gotta think.
I'm trying to think too. Oof. Right now, it's just a bunch of.
I
Adam
wish I
Sandler
could
quotes.
say the. Can you say the gladiator quote? I'm Marcus
Can I say
Aurelius.
it? Can you say
Maximus.
it? Maximus Meridius. I am Maximus.
No.
Loyal to the true king, true emperor
Of Rome.
of Rome.
Such and
That's
such, such and
Maxis,
such.
Maxis
Yeah.
Aurelius or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
And then he says, leader of the such and such army. I don't know.
I will be avenged.
In this life or the next. Yeah.
Dude, how Gladiator 2? How good is Gladiator 2?
That's good.
You like
Hold on,
do you
hold on.
like
I'm
the
trying to think of movie
storyline
quotes.
of Gladiator
Yeah,
2?
You keep messing with me. Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay,
get
I'm just trying to give you time.
Well, it's distracting me. The best movie, like the best one-liner,
I got a whoa water spoon.
was wooden spoon.
A wooden spoon.
Why would you have a water spoon? What's a water spoon?
Because he's like, water sucks. It really sucks. That's a tough one. I mean, there's.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's so many. It's like picking out one tree from the forest, like a favorite tree.
But if you said favorite line in a poem, that's easier, Favorite line in a song.
It's harder for me as a poem because I don't know any poetry.
You know the Psalms.
What about? I got one. This is pretty good. This is from Braveheart.
Oh,
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
yeah.
Our
That's a good one.
freedom.
Yeah, that goes pretty hard.
Don't
right
you love
there.
that next scene where they all shoot? They like
Dude.
moon them and they shoot arrows,
Dude, that
and some of them get hit in the backside.
that's a
You moon
that's a pretty hard movie quote. Also, obviously, the Taken monologues goes pretty hard.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, I got it. Jason, you want to do the read of the do the
I have a certain set of skills.
yeah. I got it right here.
Oh, you want me to read
Yeah, I want you to do this read.
it? All right. So I'm on the phone and some guy's got my daughter, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I'll not look for you. I'll not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. Wait, well, he didn't say anything about his skills.
I thought he did.
That was the next part, I guess. I have a certain set of skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that was the.
I don't know. That's
That's
like
maybe
a
that
word.
was
it's before
partial.
that, ain't it?
Maybe
Listen
that's a
carefully, I have
partial
certain set of
quote.
skills.
Oh, here's the other one. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the north, general of the Felix legions, and the loyal servant to the true emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. That is freaking beautiful.
Let's
That's
go.
gold.
Russell Crowe says. I mean, like it's
Russell Crowe, man. He's
That'll do, pig. Babe.
Oh,
I can't think of any good quotes, man.
Yeah.
I could give you a ton of Forrest Gump ones if you want.
there's some good ones. That's some good ones.
No,
right there.
I think I
Forrest
don't
Gump's
think
got some good ones.
I don't think the best movie quotes are necessarily the most meaningful.
Oh yeah, how about
Stupid is as stupid does.
stupid is
That's
as stupid
pretty-
does. That's
obviously,
pretty
the
Life is like a
chocolates.
box
Yeah,
of
obviously.
how about what is it? I'm tasting confused.
Also keep your let's see, how's it? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. That's Godfather.
Oh, is that Godfather?
Oh,
Is that
Godfather.
Yeah.
Got to be one of the best trilogies ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Really?
What?
You need to. Yeah, it's worth a watch for
It
sure.
is worth the watch
Yeah.
tonight. All
Yeah.
three of them.
I like Wooderson and Dazed and Confused. Just got to keep living, man. Livin. That's a good one. You'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What about this one? Oh, Veronica Vaughn, want
yeah.
to touch the hiney.
That's a good. That's a good
What
one.
is that off of?
Billy
Madison.
Madison.
They don't think I know poop about the gospel, but I do.
I believe in science.
There becomes a time every now and then you had to put on stretchy pants.
Oh man,
These are my recreational
good one.
clothing.
That's a great movie.
she says, "Nacho, where are your robes? They were stinky." Oh,
He talks about the salad. What's he say?
I like the get that corn out of my face.
You haven't been baptized.
Oh yeah.
He throws the water on. You gotta be baptized.
That's a good one.
I believe in science.
What's he doing with the
What's his
eagle's
name?
egg? What's he doing?
What's the sidekick's name?
Oh shoot, I can't remember.
Dang it. I gotta watch it now.
Nacho Libre.
Such a good movie.
It's so good.
so
Jack Black
stupid.
cracks me up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He is funny.
Dude, he's also musically gifted. Like,
Yeah,
for
he'd
sure.
always just be like, and then you.
yeah.
What about in the Elf where he's like, he goes in that coffee shop. You did it! Congratulations!
Dude, that's something that is so funny, like such a simple joke. That,
He's an angry little elf. If you call me elf one more time.
What about Zach Galifianakis' lines on the Hangover?
Oh, yeah.
They're good too, man.
I would like to. I've prepared a speech. what do you say? I was a lone wolf. and then Doug came into my family, and I was like, wait, could it be? No, yes, it is. Now there were two wolves. There were two wolves in the pack, and now there's four. It's a 4-man wolf pack.
What about the one where oh shoot, what's the guy Andy on The Office? What's his real?
Yeah.
Where he was freaking out, and they was like, "We have been through too much together."
Oh man, yeah, that one's good.
Oh yeah. That's Zach Galifianakis is funny. He's a funny guy too.
He is a funny guy.
Betwixt two ferns. Not
Betwixt.
You know why I
Between two
said that,
ferns.
don't you? Betwixt. And is it Criminal Minds? Where he goes, where he shoots and he goes, went right betwixt my biscuits.
It's not Criminal Minds.
Mastermind.
Criminal Minds is dark, dude. It's like, God, it makes you.
Is that the one with what's his name on it? And he's like, he always talks like, I think you need a water. Yeah, that guy.
I don't know.
But Between Two Ferns.
Yeah, Between Two Ferns is good.
That
Dude, my
some
favorite.
great ones in that one.
This is bad. This is my all-time favorite movie scene. Like literally, my all-time is on Masterminds when they're having that photo shoot. Dude, that is my favorite movie scene. Like, dude, I laugh so hard.
What's that candy that he talks about that you can only get at Crackle Barrel? That's a real good. What is it
called? It wasn't Fudge Round.
No.
Oh, dude, I don't know. That's an underrated movie.
Dude, he did a lot of like
so funny.
movies that weren't very good but he was hilarious in. There's a meme of it all the time where he's like, or a GIF, whatever, and he's just doing his little laugh. He's like trying to hold. He's like. He's got a turtleneck.
He turns red.
Yeah,
dude. But that's on Dinner with Schmucks. It's got Steve Carell.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Dinner with Schmucks.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Also, I mean that one was. It was okay.
Between Two Ferns is so funny, though, dude. I mean, I know it's scripted, but like he'll just be like, Brad Pitt will be on, and he'll be like, "So, how do you feel about the fact that everyone says you have terrible movies?" You know, some people have compared me to you in the looks category. You know,
dude, he's got to get DJT on there. That would be.
Man.
That would be
are
so
they still
funny.
Doing Between Two Ferns?
I don't know, but if they because he had Hillary and he had Obama.
Oh,
like man, can
Gotta
you
be
imagine
funny.
Donald Trump
man.
on
That'd be
Between? That
hilarious.
would be so funny. That would be hilarious. Like Donald Trump Between Two Ferns.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, he was on Theo Von. That's pretty much close.
Yeah,
That's
it
close.
is.
That's pretty close.
Dude.
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves. How many words do you know? Like 1 to 10.
Did he ever say? There was one where the dude just did not talk.
It's Keanu
Was it him?
Reeves. Yeah.
Those are so good.
Why do you always play the same character in all your movies?
Oh man. Well, this is just digressed from Chick Fil A into just a movie.
Just talk about random stuff.
Talk about random
So,
movies. No movie lines.
all right, everybody, that's all we got today. Thanks for listening. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe to the pod. Hit us up on social media. And remember,
It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
Ben has a pretty crazy tan line right now. See you next week.
That sounds risque.
It was okay.
What was that in Mastermind? Goodness. Hope that none of that was recording.
It was.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway.
Christy, why are you sitting like that, bro?
I know it's comfortable, though.
That's weird. We're going to start with an introduction. Are you saying? That's how we do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Please fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a ride.
welcome to Hometown House.
Please do that.
What?
Do that introduction.
What?
That one. Do that one.
Which one?
The
Yeah, say
whole
it.
thing.
You want me to talk like that?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls, children of all ages.
All right, I'm just gonna do it normal way because I feel like it's gonna take me.
That's fine. I can't breathe. I was hoping Chris had something.
Chris had nothing.
I guarantee you, if you do the study, and I'm pretty sure they're out there, people who you're going to cut this out. I'll have to
Yeah.
cut that too.
Yeah, we'll cut that.
Yeah.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling, 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 rolling. Come on. Rolling, 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 rolling.
That's got me pumped up, Jason.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. How
You're
about
almost as good as Creed.
bar with the bar, the bang, the dang, diggy, 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 set the boogie, say, oh, drop the boogie, bar with the bar.
Dude, you get it that.
My name is Keith.